We lose to my first game this morning, as some of you may have seen, to a jungle ace. It's a lot better than it used to be, especially if you pick the right person to solo lane. It's not as detrimental as it was pre-patch. So yeah, we'll probably see a lot more of that coming out in the next few weeks.
So how do you feel about Midnight right now for bot lane? I mean, Plague's been running it a lot. I don't know if you've actually seen it personally yet, but I feel like it's a very strong bot laner and a contender down there now.
Yeah, actually, when I first saw people taking him bot lane, I was a little bit confused, thinking that they were just trying to do their little pub stomps and But yeah, when you see him down there, actually, especially versus, as you said,
Bit of a
like
fight
Minerva,
down there.
Yeah, he does very well. He does a lot of damage of his auto attacks, and he has a great kit. So
Pretty much evenly matched. Death, however, having to back off got the max range W. So those mines lingering there. If Death had walked into them, might have been his death.
it might have been Death's death.
Yeah, it might have
Could have
just
possibly
been.
been.
So we see already the plunder coming out mid. T-Fan forced to retreat to his tower. Lustering one of their creeps, but he's taking a ton of damage here. Yeah, he's very low now. Starting with his trap, very interesting there. And now Pod, you won't have his Q level 3 to clear the wave. Might do the same thing bot lane too with the plunder if you have not been seeing that.
It's interesting to see he didn't pick up his Q to level 3, considering that's really what allows Zaku to push the lanes on his own to keep them cleared. But you see the worst coming in now to help him defend that tower and taking away from the jungle for a little bit. Not sure how that's going to affect him.
Yeah, a fight happening up top. Looks like Ace caught out. Nice pickup by Dumble and Isaac up there.
Seeing a lot more aces recently. He seems to have been, come up to be one of the top picks at the moment. What is that? Is that the change to the way health and power are working now in this new patch?
I feel like he's always been a viable pick, like even before the Dark Wave. Sorry, excuse me. And now that with the changes, he can be a little bit more tankier than you used to, and he can execute some of the objectives. Is very strong. Ooh, Plague going in bot lane, getting the kill on Death. Minerva kind of thinking that she could contest Midnight's damage, but Midnight, very, very strong character in terms of damage output early game.
Yeah, I mean, Minerva's actually really good at holding off those characters like Rook and Harrower from stopping them from farming and poking them and using that regen to stay in lane. But yeah, against someone like Midnight, she's going to have a lot harder time.
So we men on Tinder pushed up really hard here in top lane. The worst coming in from behind here as they engage under that tower, though. Double does scout him out. It's not level 6, so they can't really get a kill there, but it will scare them just a little bit. Isaac going around to check the jungle, but just a little bit late there. The worst does pick up all those creeps. Isaac just doing a little bit of damage here. As is Dumble, a ton of damage on the Shank. But Alex and I'm bad kind of being around there just to be a threat. Fighting a 2v3, very ballsy right now. A nice pull onto Alex there. Dumble taking a lot of damage though. The W coming out from Alex, almost killing Isaac. Isaac's very low now. Unfortunately, Ace does not pick up the kill with that Q.
Yeah, really good job actually, I think, by Tinder here to waste a lot of Shank's time, because he's not getting any farm there, and he didn't pick up any kills or anything, so really that's just brought him back a little bit.
Yeah, and if you also look, the lane's pushing in their favor now too, well, not in their favor, but in their favor in the fact that Team Strategy just lost a lot of CS from that scenario. Like, you can just look at how much money they have lost.
Yeah, a lot of their creeps were just taken down by Tinder's creeps there, so yeah, they didn't get any gold off that. And Tinder
Death going in on Plague bot lane. Plague does pop the ultimate here. Even if he dies, it will go off. And he's going to get the start off. The CC break comes out, but Midnight just a little too tanky right now. And the Captain's Crest, I think he has the attack speed on it. He does for the Brawlers, which probably were hitting her just a little bit more.
Yeah, popping his plunder there, he's going to be able to do a hell of a lot of damage to this tower, so we'll see, it might even go down actually.
I'm pretty sure it's actually going to go down here. There's another creep wave coming, and I mean, Minerva can't even wave clear very well, so Shank coming down to aid her here, but the tower will fall. Plague doing a wonderful job, as we saw last game and this game, at pushing. Overstaying just a little bit here, Death roaming in. He does get his E off on her W, but Shank is close behind for the chase here. Creeps are there now, but the slow coming out from the worst. Death dives in again, gets the W off. Plague will go down. Probably a worthy cause, however.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, really think he should have
Ooh,
backed up after taking that tower, but yeah, I mean, he got the tower and pushed the lane quite fast, so he's not really going to lose any objectives off of that. Interestingly, though, Shank didn't use his W to slow him at all. Do you think he's leveled that at all, or?
we can check that. He actually has not leveled it yet.
Interesting. I feel like that's one of Shank's decent utilities, being able to speed up his team and slow
Yeah,
down
it's
the
kind
enemies.
of a one-point wonder, as some people would call it in the MOBA scene. You know, that 1 point for a lot of utility, I mean, slows them, speeds you up. And I believe it also, does it give attack speed, if I'm not mistaken? I could be wrong. Does not. I am wrong.
You are wrong. Stay wrong, Oblivion. Stay wrong.
I'm not a Shank player. I've tried
Oh.
playing him once. So, oh, I'm bad trying to dive in on Dumble there. Does not die though, neither does Dumble. Dumble very low though. Alex bounders in with his long range, however. Isaac gets the pull. Very nice pull. Alex is going to go down. Could be some tower pressure up top lane.
I'm bad doing a
over.
really good job to stay alive actually on like 5 HP there, so if I
Yeah,
was Alex, I
a
wouldn't
lot
have
of
gone,
pressure on the map right now, as we can see here.
yeah, I mean their jungle strategy not really working out for them as well as they had hoped. I don't think, you know, Shank's actually underleveled compared to his mid laner, so but saying that, Tinder haven't taken mid tower yet, so they can't be doing all that bad.
Yeah, very close to taking it. I feel like Shank, maybe, compared to Hale, just jungle's probably a little bit slower. He doesn't do as much damage on ganks, but he is, you know, more slow. But he did not level his W, so...
Yeah, I feel like maybe they're trying to force this jungle strats, and by taking Shank into the jungle, it's just, like you said, not as good as Hale.
Oh,
And,
Isaac kind of pinched here. Not really anymore. He does get out of there just fine. Ace was coming in from behind. The pull coming out misses completely.
yeah, good whiff there, good whiff. I mean, you can't really pincer Claudessa, you can't really catch her out. You need a whole team to take down Claudessa.
Well, she does not have pincer. She's running tops.
No, you were saying that she was getting pincered.
Oh,
So you
pinched.
can't
Pinched.
pincer the Claudessa.
You're confusing me with these pet names. Oh, the ult coming out onto Shank there, but they are camping his body. Hooligan winding up the ultimate there, as is Shin, and he's going to go down anyway. One of the small faults with Zaku's ult. I mean, you do get res, but if you're not in an advantageous fight at that point, the person is still going to die.
Yeah, what's the cooldown like on that ultimate right now? Let's take a look at that. I mean, it's on 80 seconds now, so what did you say, about 90 seconds for that to come back
Yeah,
up?
I believe it is a 90-second cooldown.
So yeah, you really have to pick and choose when you're going to use that spell, because it can turn around a team fight completely, and like you said, in those instances where it's not really going in your favor anyway, it's the other person's going to die, so...
But Death foregoing a lot of CS to chase Plague there down bot lane. I feel like he probably should just focus on farming right now. Plague is pressuring him pretty hard. Another engage up top lane. Isaac's kind of hitting I'm bad a little bit. Yeah, that name is really going to mess with me.
Yeah. Yeah, so just looking at the GPM at the moment, Ace is really, really far behind, as is Flack. You know, top lane really stopping them from farming by keeping the lane pushed at their tower. But Zaku not doing too bad, obviously, with Luster, and Shank farming the jungle not doing too badly either. Overall, the gold difference being about, I don't know, 3,800 in We Met on Tinder's favor.
Yeah, I'm surprised Ace is running Fitz here in that lane. Like, you know, you would feel like he would be running Tops or Pincer or something better suited for a duo lane that he's not roaming from.
Yeah.
But we see the worst coming in here now for a gank, but Alex does push Isaac away. Oh, an ult coming out from Bowen mid. But they're trying to kill the Zaku again, but he does ult himself, kind of just, you know, staving them off.
Well, it's actually a 100-second cooldown.
Plague taking a lot of damage bot lane from Minerva. The stun coming out, but the CC break just a little bit too late, and he walks out of range of her Q. Again, tanking that Bioswarm in mid. Zaku trapped, however. He's going to go down. Very nice play there. Shank roaming in to save this tower. Might just be too late, though. Hooligan making sure to eat up that egg really quick for his team. But the worst is here. Now they're in a very bad position, but Hooligan separating him that way, and he's not going to charge his W. Ace is there as well. Hooligan in a very bad spot here. But he does bound her away. Ace jumps, but the wind rush from Shinergy really keeping Bo away from that execution. And now the stun field coming out. Oh, the Fitz does finish off Hooligan, however.
Yeah, son of a Fitz.
It was a
But
very
there
nice
you
try
go.
there for the escape.
Yeah, actually making use of that Fitz now. I do agree. Taking it top lane and not roaming at all is really wasting what he could have done with, say, tops, for example.
Yeah, they did waste a lot of time for that kill, and the tower up top does go down. So another game where a lot of objectives already taken by We Met on Tinder. You did not see last game, but kind of the same scenario, but it was actually the tier 2 bot that was almost taken. So that's a lot of gold for the entire team, and really allows them to pressure the map with map control now. You know, no vision in those areas that you would feel safe in anymore this early into the game.
And Shank trying to take Baldir solo right now. What items does he have? He has his Vampiric Dagger and the Throwing Axe, so could possibly do it on his own.
Yeah, he's very capable of if he continues to run out like that, but this will take him very long. And We Met on Tinder, apparently keen to him being there, is going to run in on him. Isaac barely missing that pull. The whole team coming down for team strategy right now to go contest that objective. So
Yeah, I mean, two members of Tinder are bot right now, so they have the advantage in numbers to take this. If Zaku decides to leave mid lane.
The A is getting caught out by Ray and Feder there. He's taking a lot of damage here. Stuck in the pit. Baldir hitting him as well. He's going to go down, but Isaac on the other front taking damage and going down. Dumble getting pulled there, but he does escape with his bounder. So a 1-for-1, but it is now a 3v2 for that Baldir. Shinergy, I believe, still has his ultimate. He burns the ultimate on T-Fan. T-Fan almost dying here, but he does use his ultimate on himself again. Oh, Shin dropping the stun field, lands it on T-Fan, gets the mine over the wall, it blows up and kills him. Double getting chased down now by the Worst, but they turn on that, and the Worst has to run with Alex. They just don't have the damage to kill them right.
Yeah, I mean, they lost a lot of members of their team for that Baldir. I'm not sure it was worth it. Shank really trying to force it early in the game.
Minerva now being chased bot as well by Plague. They're going to back off from that. I feel like that Numbing Lantern, I touched on it last game when Dumble got it. It seems to be really, really effective in these fights. Like, he's preventing the Worst from really doing any damage at all.
Yeah, if you actually see, he landed several auto attacks on Ace, and then when Ace tried to Spinsicle on him, he literally did no damage.
Yeah, we saw it last game. It's very effective. Oh, Midnight going down bot lane to an Ace ultimate, it looked like. Hooligan now running in on his own, but there are 3 down there. Shin coming in from behind. He does see Shank now with that vision. Unsure, Worst going in on by himself on this bow. Shin misses his stun field, the pull coming out, but overshot just a little bit. Ace and Minerva are close by, but the burst on the Shank was too much for him.
That was a really nice display of pathing there by Shank.
Yeah, I think he was blocked in pretty hard.
A little bit, yeah. That was nice though, I like that.
Yeah, very good rotation from mid on We Met and Tinder, right after that gank. Like Death actually got Warp Boots. Very interesting pickup. Looks like he's looking to possibly try to fix up his early lane pressure and teleport in on a team fight. He might be able to clean up.
Yeah, I mean, Death is actually not doing a bad job at keeping his GPM up at this point. Obviously, T-Fanks has the luster, so he is top of his team right now with 470.
Yeah.
Really, it's just Ace and Flack that are really far behind.
Looks like Ace is ready for a pick in mid. Jumps in, but jumps into the stun field. Very unfortunate there. Shinergy casting that to try to kill T-Fan, but Ace jumps into it right away.
Yeah, I mean, he has 156 power, but he's really not doing any damage with his Spinsicle. Is that not the first spell you level up on Ace, typically?
It is. I mean, he just does not have that much power, I feel. At the moment, I mean, it's only 156. He might be maxing something else. We can't look at those anymore, unfortunately. So,
yeah, that's
I
what
wish I could tell.
That perhaps he's leveling up his.
Oh, he's
his
definitely
W.
not. He's definitely not. He did like no damage to the creeps there.
Yeah.
Must be maxing his W, possibly his E. So Double scouting out the Worst here. Gonna pressure him in the jungle a little bit with that Q, but like another Baldir fight happening soon. Baldir is about to be up any second now. Well, the Worst going in on Dumble here. The pull from Isaac, nice peel there. The Worst taking a lot of damage here. Alex going in with his ultimate, he's going to get caught now by the slows, but he concussive grenades himself to safety there. And now I'm Bad is stuck, being chased down here. Another pull coming from Claudessa is going to... Oh, the Death Protect from Zaku is going to save him for the time being, and he is going to jump to safety, but now Zaku is dead for that.
Really, I do think that was worth it, considering how much more gold Zaku was worth at this point in the game.
Yeah, they are on polar opposites of their team's GPM.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I'm Bad, really living up to his name there, jumping into 3 members of Tinder on his own.
Well,
did a really good job of getting away, actually, so you can't fault him for
I feel
that.
like he did that to save his team, so I don't think it was the I'm baddest play you could think of.
Yeah, again, you know, not a bad play by them to try and put pressure on that Baldia, but...
Oh, they're going in hard on top lane. Hooligan, Windrush, and Rocket Boots, and he's going to take a lot of damage from the tower here. He's going to go down, but Alex is going to go down. I think Shin is dead here, too. Yeah, definitely not worth it there for that kill on Flak, but they might just get the tower. Zaku coming, however.
Interesting play by them, though. That's all I have to say.
Oh, the
a little
TP
bit hungry for Flak.
TP from Minerva. Kind of a sort of useless TP, I would say. Bot lane now open for Plague to push, but Tank may just save the day.
I don't know if I'd say it was useless. I mean, they were hammering on the tower there, and they backed off when Def TP'd in. Not sure if that was because Def TP'd in or not, but...
well, yeah, Zaku was clearing the wave very fast. I'm unsure if
I mean,
Tinder
lost
TP.
2 people trying to push that tower and ended up getting nothing from it except a kill on a Flak with very low
Were they
GPM,
pushing the tower, or were they diving the Flak?
Well, I mean, I would have hoped that their strategy was to dive the Flak to be able to push the tower, but, you know, at the end of the day, it is Shinichi, so... I have no idea
I'm
what
Bad
that kid
picking up
thinks
the vision there.
sometimes.
Plague is now scouted out. He's closing in on him, however. Plague level 12, Ace level 9, a very big level disparity. And now the worst over here, getting caught out by the vision. We met on Tinder, moving in on him. But he is retreating. Zaku trying to push a tower by himself over there. So Zaku is the highest on their team, but I feel like, you know, as Zaku with money isn't like the biggest game changer as like other characters.
No, I mean, personally, I would have liked to have seen him take Plunder, so he
Ooh,
was
another
able to
snipe
hold
by
that
Shin in
lane
mid.
a bit easier, but, you know, to counteract that push being in a solo lane. But, I don't know, I mean, at least he's, you know, trying to keep up with Tinder as much as possible, and he's doing his best to keep his team alive.
Oh, the worst getting caught by the stun field here. Minerva TPing into the stun field, but the stun field disappears. Big ultimate from Hooligan and Plague, the stun's going out. The ult does drop onto Shank there, and he's res, but he's going to go down instantly as soon as he comes up. Minerva trying to pick up Plague, but Plague lives barely there. And then now they're going to tower dive here. T-Fan in a lot of trouble, as is Death. T-Fan does get to safety, but most of team strategy going down there with no deaths on We Met on Tinder. Possibly a generator coming from this. However, but Flak has to save for that. She is popping her Q here, but the Plunder being able to tank the generator and doing a lot of damage here. A lot of damage on that gen. Looks like it's going to go down here. They're probably going to suicide for it, if anything. But looks like team strategy just does not have the damage to kill them.
Yeah, I mean, Tinder just dived them under a tier 2 there and was able to take out 3 of them whilst taking damage from the tower. I think at that point you know that you're in trouble.
Oh, team strategy on the chase now. A little bit of overstaying from We Met on Tinder. The worst has Plague caught by a hook now. The stun field coming out from Ray, however, in like the best possible spot. They can't really follow through with that for a little bit, but they are still on the run. Fits on Shinichi, keeping the vision on. I'm Bad is a little bit faster. Ooh, the rocket boot coming out. The tower still at full health. Safe haven for them to escape to. But they are trying to pinch him at the tower here. I'm Bad and the worst coming in from behind. T-Fan and Alex from the front, but there is still a 3v4 situation. Well, I'm Bad jumping in on Shin, gets the execute. Plague who does snare him under the tower, and now here comes the Death Protect from Zaku. He's gonna die. Don't know if worth it. Not really rezzing with more health than he had.
Yeah, but he gets the little bugs out. You know, you gotta have the bugs out, give them their moment in the spotlight.
Or feed the enemy more gold sometimes.
Yeah, that too.
Total of I believe it's what 35 per bug. So you're looking at
Is it
90.
35 per bug, really?
I believe so.
That's a lot of gold.
So you're looking at 90 or 105 golds if you do manage to kill someone with that ultimate on extra gold.
Nice. Well, I mean, speaking of gold, looking at it now, Tinder being nearly, I'd say 18,000 above their opponents right now. So that's a good number of items for each of them.
Yeah, it's a pretty ever-growing lead, as you can see as well. There's in that one engagement where they killed Flak, Ace, and Shank, you see a huge cliff. And now Boldir going down as well. This is the second one for We Met on Tinder. They would have 3 right now, but one was taken by Team Strategy.
Yeah, Team Strategy picking up that first Boldir early, trying to force it. Did a great job of doing so, but yeah, lost a few members during that confrontation, so...
Yeah, it might have been worth it. Oh, Hooligan coming in with the Shadow Veil from behind on Death. He's going to ult him towards his team. The Stunfield coming out, but he does CC break. Gets the ult from Zaku. He's still alive. The worst coming in from the side here, but Isaac doing a great job of blocking him. Now Alex coming in from the side too. Isaac taking a lot of damage here. I'm bad going in on Dumble. Isaac did go down there, but Dumble's doing a lot of damage now. Death going on to Shinergy, but Dumble's stuck 1v3 right now as they abandon him. Getting chased down by Flak, as on the other side, Death getting attacked by Hooligan and Shinergy. Death not going down there, living barely, but Dumble coming in to clean up a kill on Alex when he's out of position. The Fit's going on the Shinergy there, but he should live from that. Overall, I would say a really good fight. It was a 4v5 actually. Team Strategy had all 5 there, and Plague was pushing bot, but that gen took a lot of damage for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, meanwhile, bot lane, actually, Team Strategy did a really good job of winning. I would say they won that fight. Did they win that fight? I mean, they picked up a good number.
I would say they actually... Didn't they tie it there?
Yeah, but I mean, considering the GPM difference...
oh, but it was a 4v5, you have to realize, too. So, I don't know. Death going in hard on Plague here. Plague deciding to fight it, but Zaku comes in to help. But I don't know if it's worth half of their gen's HP like that, considering how much in threat they are right now, like losing the game. It's gonna be very easy for We Met on Tinder to just take that objective now and, you know, even a higher gold lead.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised off that nobody is looking at grabbing Sindara. I mean, Team Strategy have 5 members up right now. They are very far behind, but it's definitely worth them trying to force something right now whilst they have Midnight down.
Yeah, so we got a chase going on the Death bot lane. The Shadow Veil from Hooligan yet again is going to catch Death here. Death in a very bad spot. Unfortunately, no creeps for him to dash to, and that is an easy cleanup for We Met on Tinder, and possibly a Sindara now for them, unless they decide to push straight for the generator. Isaac right now holding mid against 3. Not really any damage dealers for them in mid lane to hit that tower. Plague doing a lot of damage to Shank there, forcing him out instantly, and now they're on the run.
Yeah, I mean, interestingly, we see the Ace just going like full tank items right now. You never normally see that.
Oh, Ace caught out again, but he does live from the Zaku ult. Shin whipping his ult completely. Zaku does go down. Double almost going on to Ace there. Alex doing a lot of damage. Gets hexed right as he's about to kill Dumble, and he's going to go down. I believe this is the end of the game here, as Minerva will be the only one up against 5. Yeah, they are shutting out the GGs here.
Death can do it.
They are not defending, just letting it go. Definitely game going immensely in We Met and Tinder's favor.
Come on, Death, you can do it. Right, you can't fault him for trying. He went in there at the end.
Yeah, very nice play there. Unsure if that strategy is going to work for Team Strategy. Do you feel like they need to make some adjustments and possibly not run a jungle?
Yeah, I was going to make that comment actually earlier in the game. I thought it was probably best left to see after we saw who won the game. Yeah, I don't think they should really run that strat again. It worked for them in the last 2 games, but Tinder are wise to it. They know how to play against it, and yeah, I think they should focus more on outdrafting them and picking a decent team fight comp.
Yeah, we didn't really